They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick, he needed a dog.
It was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yes. We ride together.
We
die together. Bad marriage for life.
J.I. might be Will's brother, but somehow he's still out here walking free like nothing happened. After dropping those wild statements, people started saying that Will was just sitting all comfortable on the couch, getting served up like Sunday brunch, and that Jada was totally in on it. HAI's vibe even gave some Major That One Janet Jackson scene energy. You know exactly the kind of drama that means. Then came the next twist. Some say Will and Jada aren't just Hollywood royalty. They're being called straight-up witchy seduction specialists. Allegedly, they're mixing up love potions, casting spells, and making people fall madly in love with them. What's even crazier is that multiple sources are apparently backing up the same wild claims. It's like the story just keeps getting deeper and messier by the minute. It's almost enough to make fans completely believe the whole story. Barr came out saying he actually saw Dwayne bending Will over like a yoga instructor, and everyone instantly went wild. And in case you're wondering if this is the same Dwayne known for snatching husbands, yes, it's that Dwayne Martin. People haven't forgotten when Lisa Ray was out here crying like it was a soap opera finale, spilling every bit of tea about how Dwayne allegedly took her man right from under her nose. So now, should we believe Barr? Especially with Dwayne's track record in these Hollywood streets. Even Dwayne's ex-wife once hinted at shady stuff going down. But could it all be made-up drama? That's the real question. And it doesn't help that the internet's been loaded with receipts claiming Will and Dwayne were spotted together in both Trinidad and Miami. Some suspect bromance, as people called it. Apparently, Will spent a whole week partying in Trinidad with Dwayne and some random friend, and that got everyone whispering even louder. Now, nobody's saying this is gospel truth, but when a bunch of people who don't even know each other start repeating the same exact story.
And let me just say this. It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a shakedown, a money shakedown that didn't work. We're going to take legal action. Because it's one thing to have your opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. So that's actionable. So we're going to roll with that.
That's when things start looking suspicious. Like one person said straight up, wow, Dwayne has a horrible reputation. It's wild how all these stories just keep circling back to him. Everybody can't be lying, seriously. Even a preschooler could connect these dots. So here's the next bombshell. There's talk about Mark Anthony creeping around with Jada behind Jennifer Lopez's back, and brother Bilaal spilled all the tea on it. He claimed that Jada and Mark had a romantic thing going on during the filming of their show Hawthorne, and apparently Will was cool with it at first, but the moment he supposedly walked in and caught him getting cozy on that couch, everything exploded. That's when Will realized just how disrespected he felt, and it completely crushed him. Brother Bilaal even said that Will was straight up devastated when he found out about Jada and Mark's secret moments, and it allegedly pushed him to some dark thoughts. But he eventually got past it, since both of them were already used to having different partners, as the story goes. And get this, Bilaal also claimed that this very affair is what led to Mark Anthony's divorce from Jennifer Lopez.
Jada, you're a bald-head liar and you're a drug addict, right?
Oh, God.
You did not sue me. You told the world that you were going to sue me. As of yet, and you said you're going to do it swiftly. It's been over 2 weeks. So, Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the sex parties, right? And the people, the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right? All the salacious stuff that you have done and hurt other people, I'm naming names.
But it doesn't stop there. Bilaal dropped another wild claim. He said Will and Jada were hosting private parties at their mansion, where partner exchanges supposedly went down. The way these stories keep piling up is honestly too much for Hollywood to handle. Everybody can't be lying. Come on now, even a preschooler could piece this story together. Word on the street is that Mark Anthony was creeping with Jada behind Jennifer Lopez's back, and brother Bilaal was the one who brought that tea to light. He claimed Jada and Mark got a little too close while filming their show Hawthorne, and at first, Will was supposedly fine with their friendly vibe. But when he allegedly walked in and saw them all cozy on that couch, that's when everything blew up. That was the moment he realized the situation wasn't what he thought, and the disrespect hit him hard. According to brother Bilaal, Will was absolutely devastated when he found out about Jada and Mark's secret connection. It even had him going through some deep emotional pain, but apparently he pushed through it, since both he and Jada were rumored to be comfortable with alternative arrangements. Bilaal even claimed that this whole affair was what caused Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez's marriage to collapse. But hold up, Bilaal didn't stop there. He also claimed that Will and Jada allegedly hosted private house parties where partner swapping was part of the scene. And now, with Jaguar Wright stepping in and saying the same exact thing, people are seriously starting to question what's really going on in Will and Jada's world. And of course, nobody's forgotten about the whole entanglement with August Alsina. August himself said he enjoyed every bit of his time with Jada, and he even mentioned that Will blessed him. Brother Bilaal took it even further, saying there's a reason these men get drawn into Jada's world. He mentioned that deep involvement in the Church of Scientology, claiming it's more like a secretive cult where they recruit people and hand them mysterious books. This story just keeps getting darker and wilder with every new detail. What Bilaal said has everybody talking. Like, are we dealing with witchcraft here or just some wild Hollywood energy?
That in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
People are starting to wonder if those involved are under some kind of love spell, because this isn't just one or two accidental entanglements. It's a whole web of folks seemingly caught up in the same storm. It's got everyone scratching their heads and asking if something deeper is at play. But let's be real. Bilal's stories have us all questioning what's true and what's not. The claims he made about Will and Jada are way too serious to just brush off. And we can't forget that Jada actually did respond during an interview. That was the first time ever the Smith family publicly addressed any of these wild rumors. Sources even said her response came just 8 hours after Bilal's interview dropped, like she wanted to shut it down quick. Oh, and rumor has it all of this might have first surfaced during this chat on Tasha K's show. The drama behind this keeps getting messy about an hour. So, according to Jada, the only reason brother Bilaal, or Bilaal, started running his mouth was because of some messy business fallout they had, and she claimed they were planning to take legal action. But let's be honest, ever since Bilaal spilled all that tea, he's been living his best life, walking around just fine, untouched and unbothered. It's got people thinking maybe the Smith family's reputation isn't as dangerous or lethal as folks once believed.
Jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac.
Yeah. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince, so it was like, I never could, like, even we were in a room together a couple times, I couldn't speak to him,
No petitions, no lawsuits, no legal smoke, nothing. Instead, Bilal's out here saying he's got more receipts on deck, ready to prove his side of the story. And the way he's talking, it's like he's daring them to challenge him. I've been glued to the internet watching this unfold. The man sounds way too confident, like he's sitting on something big. Even after Jada said they were gonna sue, his comeback was pure boldness. One fan even said, when somebody dares you to sue them, you better believe they're holding serious receipts. Another fan chimed in, I believe him, and maybe there's even some voodoo involved. Then a different fan took things deeper, pointing out that the Smith kids once spoke openly about what it was really like growing up with Will and Jada as parents. The more people talk, the more this situation just keeps spinning into new chaos. Now things are getting even crazier because Bilal's not backing down one bit. He's doubling down, saying the truth will come out no matter what. Word is, he's been hinting that there's more behind-the-scenes footage, messages, and old receipts that could shake up Hollywood for real. People online are eating this up, calling it the biggest celebrity truth bomb in years. Meanwhile, Will and Jada have been keeping quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. No
Blessing. And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, you know, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self.
statements, no denials, nothing but silence. And that's only making everyone talk louder. Some fans are saying they're lawyering up behind closed doors, while others think they're just hoping the internet moves on to the next scandal. But let's be real, with how deep these claims are, nobody's letting this story fade anytime soon. And the wildest part, more insiders are now stepping up, saying Bilaal isn't the only one with dirt to spill. There's whispers that a few old friends and even ex-workers are ready to talk, and apparently their stories match up. If that's true, it could mean Bilaal's not just running his mouth, he might actually be holding the truth in plain sight. This drama's got everyone checking updates every hour, waiting to see who speaks next, because once those receipts drop, it's gonna send shockwaves through Hollywood. Now social media's in full meltdown mode. Everybody's trying to figure out what's real and what's cap. Some people are claiming Bilaal's got undeniable proof, while others think he's just chasing clout for attention. But here's where things get wild. A few leaked screenshots started floating around, supposedly showing conversations between him and people close to the Smiths. Whether they're legit or not, they've got the internet losing its mind. At the same time, fans are dissecting every old interview, every red carpet moment, every cryptic quote from Will or Jada, looking for clues. Folks are saying things like, they've been telling us in plain sight all along. And honestly, it's getting spooky how some of these clips suddenly make a lot more sense when seen in this new light. Still, a few people are warning everyone not to jump to conclusions. They're saying, don't forget, Hollywood runs on rumors, and that's true. One headline can spin 1,000 stories overnight. But then again, Bilaal's calm attitude through all this has people thinking he knows exactly what he's doing.
Somehow within that relationship, I lost my husband to Dwayne Martin, and they became better friends than what me and my husband did, and I couldn't understand that for the love of God.
And the biggest question hanging in the air right now, will he actually drop the evidence he keeps hinting at? If he does, this could turn into the biggest celebrity revelation of the decade. Until then, the internet's just holding its breath, waiting for the next jaw-dropping update. Now, people are saying the storm's about to hit its peak because Bilaal just teased that he's getting ready to release everything soon. He's been hinting that there's more than just gossip. He claims he's sitting on real evidence that'll expose what's been happening behind closed doors for years. The way he's talking, it sounds like he's got recordings, messages, maybe even photos that could flip the whole story upside down. Meanwhile, the fans are in full detective mode, and the tension online is thick. Some believe Bilaal's about to blow the lid off of truth Hollywood has tried to hide for decades. Others are side-eyeing the whole thing, saying if he really had proof, he would have dropped it by now. But let's be honest, if he's building this much hype, he probably knows exactly what he's doing. And here's where it gets even crazier. Insiders are whispering that a few big media outlets have already reached out to Bilaal, trying to get exclusive rights to whatever he's planning to drop. That means something major might be brewing behind the scenes. Now everyone's waiting to see if Will or Jada will finally break their silence before this bombshell drops, or if they'll just let the storm roll through. One thing's for sure, once Bilaal presses upload, Hollywood's gonna be on fire. And just when everyone thought it couldn't get wilder, Bilaal's latest post sent shockwaves through every corner of the internet. He hinted that the truth drop could happen any day now, and the way he worded it, straight chills. He said, "I'm not here to destroy anyone. I'm here to reveal what they tried to hide." That line alone had comment sections exploding. People are saying this could be bigger than any Hollywood tell-all we've seen in years. Now the buzz is that Bilaal's final move might come with visual proof, stuff like unseen footage, old text messages, and even documents tied to his business history with the Smiths. If that's true, it won't just be gossip anymore. It'll be receipts in high definition. Meanwhile, Will and Jada's team still hasn't made a single official statement, and that silence is only making fans more suspicious. Some think they're waiting for their lawyers to clean up the fallout before speaking, while others believe they're hoping the internet forgets. But with the way this story's spreading, there's no escaping it now. Everyone's refreshing their feeds like it's the season finale of a reality show, because when Bilaal finally drops what he's holding, the internet might actually break. The countdown has officially started, and Hollywood's bracing for the blast. Now the countdown's ticking loud, and people are acting like they're waiting for the biggest reveal of the decade. Bilaal's name is trending everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Folks are camping in the comment sections, arguing over whether he's about to end the Hollywood dynasty or just pull the stunt of the year. The suspense is crazy.
It's not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
What's wild is that a few verified insiders have come forward saying they've seen some of Bilaal's so-called evidence, and they swear it's explosive. They're claiming what he's got doesn't just involve Will and Jada, but might even touch other A-list names connected to him through business and film projects. If that's true, this thing's about to ripple across all of Hollywood. Still, not everyone's buying it. Some say Bilaal's just milking the attention before dropping something underwhelming, but others are warning, don't sleep on this, he's been quiet too long for no reason. The tension is real. And now, fans are even speculating that Will and Jada might try to get ahead of it all by doing a sit-down interview to set the record straight. Whether that happens or not, one thing's certain. Once Bilaal drops the truth bomb he's been teasing, it's gonna shake the entire industry. Everyone's glued to their screens, waiting for the moment it all goes down. And just when the internet thought it couldn't possibly get any louder, Bilaal went live. He didn't spill everything yet, but what he did say sent people spiraling. He dropped a few hints about secret meetings, shady money moves, and a few names that made the chat explode with thousands of comments in seconds. The man knows how to keep the world hanging on every word. He said, it's not about revenge, it's about...
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
Truth, and that line hit hard. Fans are convinced he's about to expose something that's been buried for years, and the theories are getting wild. Some are saying the story goes way beyond Will and Jada, that it ties into powerful Hollywood circles that control more than people realize. The way Bilaal's building this up is feeling less like drama and more like a movie playing out in real life. Meanwhile, everyone's still waiting on Will and Jada to make a move, but the silence from their side is almost deafening. No press statements, no posts, not even a quiet denial. Some fans are saying that kind of calm means they're plotting their next step carefully, while others think they've got no way to stop what's coming. At this point, all eyes are locked on Bilaal's page, because if he really delivers what he's promising next, it's gonna flip the entire celebrity world upside down. The next day, the internet went into absolute chaos. Bilaal finally dropped part of what he's been teasing, and the clips were wild enough to have everyone replaying them over and over. He didn't name drop too directly, but the hints were so obvious that nobody had to guess twice. People were connecting dots faster than ever. Screenshots, old interviews, and past headlines all started resurfacing like puzzle pieces that suddenly made sense. The comment sections were a battlefield. Half the people were screaming, he told the truth, while the rest were calling it the biggest staged moment in celebrity history. Still, the way Bilaal spoke, calm, confident, and ready, made even the skeptics sit up and pay attention. He dropped a few quotes like, they can't silence what's already known, and that one line went viral in minutes.
All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having with Will.
Let me process that for a second. Who was on top?
It wasn't a top. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up on him. Like, it was in there.
Meanwhile, rumors started swirling that Will's legal team was already making moves behind closed doors. A few entertainment blogs even claimed cease and desist letters were being prepared, but none of that slowed the internet down one bit. Now everyone's wondering if Bilal's got more parts coming because the way he ended that video, straight cliffhanger energy. If this is only the beginning, then the next release might not just shake the table, it might flip it clean over. By the next morning, everything was blowing up again. Hashtags, memes, and think pieces everywhere. Bilal's video had already racked up millions of views, and the internet couldn't get enough. Every detail he mentioned was being broken down frame by frame like it was some kind of mystery thriller. People were analyzing his tone, his background, even the pauses between his words, trying to decode what else he might be holding back. Then came the shocker. A few well-known Hollywood insiders suddenly started unfollowing Will and Jada on social media. Fans caught it instantly, and the timeline exploded with theories. Was that silent shade, a warning, or just a coincidence? No one knew for sure, but it definitely didn't look good. And get this, one entertainment blogger claimed that Bilal's next drop might include unseen footage from events nobody was ever supposed to record. If that turns out to be true, it could rewrite the way people see some of Hollywood's most respected stars. Now, everyone's just waiting in suspense. The internet's buzzing, the press is circling, and Will and Jada still haven't said a single word. That silence, it's louder than any statement they could make right now. If Bilal's final reveal really delivers what people are expecting, it could be the moment that changes everything. Not just for them, but for Hollywood itself. Now, we've officially reached the point where Hollywood's holding its breath. Bilal's teasing one last drop, the finale as he called it, and he's promising it'll expose what really goes on when the cameras turn off. The internet went wild instantly. Comment sections are exploding, group chats are lighting up, and everyone's begging for the exact date and time of this final reveal. He posted a short clip saying they thought they could bury the truth, but the truth always finds light. That line alone had fans spinning out with theories. Some believe he's about to show proof that connects years of rumors into one huge story, while others think it's all hype and nothing's actually coming. Either way, the suspense is eating everyone alive. And in the middle of all this chaos, the Smith family's staying silent, but a few people close to him are quietly unfollowing Bilaal online. That little detail didn't go unnoticed, and now everyone's saying that the tension behind the scenes must be at an all-time high. Some fans are even predicting that the moment Bilaal hits post on that final reveal, Hollywood might never look the same again. Whether it's truth, manipulation, or just brilliant timing, one thing's clear, he's got the entire world watching, waiting, and wondering what's about to drop next. The energy right now, straight up electric. You remember how people said Will and Jada didn't believe in discipline or boundaries for their kids? The kids were allowed to make their own choices, live freely, and do whatever felt right. But the part that really broke hearts, they once said what truly hurt them wasn't the lack of rules. It was walking into their parents' rooms and not knowing who might be in the bed with them that day. Each parent allegedly had different partners, and that kind of confusion left some deep emotional scars. At that time, reports claimed Will and Jada slept in separate bedrooms, which just added fuel to all these rumors. Now, seeing everything that's been unfolding, and the fact that brother Bilaal is still out here speaking his truth, people are starting to wonder if maybe there's more to the story than anyone realized. The talk about them being swingers or tied to some cult of seduction still has folks divided. Some take it seriously, others are brushing it off like another Hollywood rumor. But let's be real, the streets are watching. If Will and Jada stay silent much longer, people might start thinking Bilaal's been telling the truth all along. So what do you think? Could there really be something to all these claims? Or is it just smoke with no fire? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading every one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment if you've been following this wild ride from the start. This story might be wrapping up for now, but something tells me Hollywood's not done shocking us yet.